me and my group here to present our thesis report on topic review of phytochemical and pharmacological study of Begonia purpurea leaf flower. Our guide name is Swati Vaksore ma'am. Next. Today's introduction content. Introduction, plant profile, aim and objective, method and material, result and discussion, conclusion, future scope and reference. Introduction. Begonia purpurea is a flowering plant species belonging to the family Leguminaceae. The different species of Begonia are Begonia reticulate, Begonia reficens, and Begonia vertigate. Have been traditionally used to treat roundworm infection, conjunctivitis, anthrax, ulceration, dysentery, blood poisoning, leprosy, lungs, and skin disease in Africa. While in India, extract of bark of the Begonia variegata used for the treatment of cancer. The different part of plant have been used in traditional medicine to cure host of illness such as body pain, rheumatism, fever, dysentery, stroke, stomach tumor, skin disease, diarrhea. Leaves are used as a plant for the food and fodder during the lean period. Bark used as a fiber in dyeing and tannin extraction, and its decoction in use as an antihelmintic and in diarrhea. Next. The decoction of the root is used for expelling gases, flatulence, and gripping pain for the stomach and bowels. The decoction of the flower work as a maturants and boils and absences. It has been reported that the pharmacological significance was noted due to the presence of various bioactive compounds in Begonia species, such as flavonoid, glycosides, saponins, and tannins. Flavonoids and glycosides, which are secondary metabolites. Since the flower are rich in phytochemicals, it was observed as a principal source in a pharmaceutical and nutraceutical industries. Next, helminthiasis. So, what is helminthiasis? It is a microparasitic disease of human and other in which the part of the body is infected with parasitic worm known as helminths. Helminths is produced in intestine due to the unhygienic lifestyle. There are numerous species of the parasites are broadly classified into tapeworm, fluke, and roundworm. They often live in the gastrointestinal tract of the host, but they may also burrow into the organs where they induce physiological damage. Causative organisms harm the host by depriving him food, causing blood loss, injury to organs, or lymphatic obstruction, and by the secreting toxins. Next, antihelmintic drug. Antihelmintics are the drugs that either kill or expel infesting helminths. According to the type of action, vermicide means that drugs that kill worms, and vermifuge that the drugs expel infesting worm alive. Next is classification of antihelmintic drug according to the chemical structure. First is piperazine, diethyl carbamazine citrate, piperazine citrate. Second, benzimidazoles, albendazole, mebendazole, tibendazole, heterocyclics, oxalic win, and praziquantel. Fourth one is natural products, ivermectin and ivermectin. Fifth, phenyl pyrimidine, parental and oxantal, amide, niclosamide, nitroderivative, miridazole, imidazole, thiazole, example, levamisole. Next is mechanism action of antihelmintic. First is inhibiting energy production in the parasite by inhibiting activity of fumarate reductase enzyme in parasite. Second, inhibiting of the tubulin polymerization, inhibiting mitochondrial polymerization process in parasite, inhibiting the process of glycolysis in parasite. Right. Second is causing neuromuscular paralysis of the worm by the cholinesterase inhibitor, cholinergic agonist, muscle hyperpolarization, and GABA agonist. Third one is other mechanism, destruction of the tegument as a bunamide. Next, the uses of the antihelmintic used prophylactically to prevent fungal infection in immunocompromised patients, used to treat superficial and deep fungal infection, systematic infection, superficial infection of nails, beds, and oral and vaginal areas. Now, further presentation, I hand over to my groupmate Akshay.
Now I will start with plant profile. Bauhinia purpurea is a flowering species of plant. It is native to China and found throughout in India. It is indigenous to South Asia, Southeastern Asia, and widely distributed throughout the world. It is commonly found in India at Himalayan, sub-Himalayan, and western tract of India. Botanical description. It is a small to medium-sized deciduous growing tree up to 17 meters tall. Its bark is ashy to dark brown. It is nearly smooth young parts of brown pubescence. The leaves are 7.5 to 60 centimeters long. The flowers are conspicuous pink and fragrant with 5 petals. Pedicels are 5 to 13 millimeter long, stout tomentose, bracteoles, and small tomentose and petals are also next. Calyx tomentose is about 7.5 to 10 millimeter long, limb, limb long as the tube. Petals are 3.8 to 5 centimeter long, of shape, having oblongating long cloud, and also contains spreading vein. Seeds are 12 to 15 suborbicular, flattened, with size of 1.3 centimeter wide, and dark color is dark brown and smooth texture. This is how plant of Bauhinia purpurea tree looks. This is the images of flowers, seeds, and leaves of Bauhinia purpurea tree. Next, its botanical name is Bauhinia purpurea. Its common name is purple Bauhinia, orchid tree, camel's foot tree, and butterfly tree. In Hindi, it is also known as Kota, Rakta Kanchana, Khairavar, and Karar. It belongs to the kingdom of Plantae. Its division is Angiosperm, order is Fabaceae. It belongs to family Fabaceae. Its genus is Bauhinia and species is purpurea. Next, its plant contains majorly secondary metabolites such as glycosides, flavonoids, saponins, triterpenoids, phenolic compound, and oxapins, fatty acid, and phytosterols. Its leaves contain lupeol, sigmasterol, linosterol, azosterol, beta-stegosterol, phytol, hexadecanoids, etc. Its stem contains 5,7-dihydroxy and 5,7-dimethoxyprimer for all rhamnothoxol, beta-D glycopronesides, and lupeol and beta-sterols. Its seeds contain protein, fatty acids, linoleic acids, oleic acids, palmitic acid, and stearic acid. Its flower contains cyanidin, malvidin, peonidin, and camphophorol, and its root contains flavonoid glycosides. Click next. Bioactive compounds of Bauhinia purpurea possesses laxative, antihelmintic, antimalarial, antidiarrheal, antimicrobacterial, antifungal, and anti-inflammatory and cytotoxic activities. Next, objective of our project is to evaluate antihelmintic activity of methanol and aqueous extract using the uh, Pretium postoma earthworms. Different concentration is used for bioassay, which involves the determination of time of paralysis and dead time. Piperazine citrate is used as a reference standard for this. Next, this is the aim of our project to study the pharmacokinetic characteristic of Bauhinia purpurea and to perform the phytochemical screening of Bauhinia purpurea based on their physicochemical properties and to study the pharmacological activity of phytochemical constituent. Now my next groupmate Abhishek will explain about the materials and method.
Now we're seeing the materials and method. Collection of the flower plant. Flowers of the Bihuna purpurea were dried under the shade away from the direct sunlight, and the dried flowers were clean and coarsely powdered in the grinder. The powder material was passed through mesh 120 and removed the fine powder and using coarse powder for extraction procedure. Next. Now we seeing the pharmacognostic studies in that microscopy or microscopy. In microscopy, there are organoleptic characters, extra features, and microscopical details of flowers of Bihuna purpurea lean. And in microscopy, there is a morphology of fresh Bihuna purpurea lean, where studied under the microchemical powder characteristics of the fresh flower. Next. Now we seeing the evaluation of physical constant. In that, the determination of foreign organic matter. In that, take a 5 gram of airtight coarsely powdered drug was sprayed in the thin layer, and the sample was inspected with the use of 6x lenses. Then the foreign matter was separated, and the sample was weighed, and the percentage of foreign organic matter was determined from the weight of the drug taken. Next. Determination of the moisture content. In that, the procedure that is very accurately glass topper and swallow weighing bottle. Then the 2 gram dried 2 gram of the sample was transferred into the bottle and covered. The weight was taken and the sample was distributed evenly and kept in the oven, and stopper was removed. Then the dried sample was constant weight, and after drying it was collected at a room temperature in a desiccator, and the weigh and calculate the loss of drying in terms of the percentage. Determination of the ash value. In that, the determination of the total ash value, take a 3 gram of airtight powder drug was taken in a tiered silica crucible and insulated by the gradually increasing the temperature to make it dull red hot, cooled and weigh properly and repeat the constant value. The percentage of the total ash was calculated with a reference to the airtight drug. Then the determination of the acid insoluble ash value. Total ash is obtained was boiled with 25 ml of 2 normal HCl for 5 minutes, and insoluble matter was collected on the ashless filter paper, washed with hot water and ignited and weighed. Then the calculated percentage acid insoluble ash with reference to the airtight drug. Then the determination of the water soluble ash value. In that, the total ash is obtained boiled with 25 ml of the water for 5 minutes, and the insoluble matter was collected by the ashless filter paper, washed and with the hot water and ignited for 15 minutes at a temperature not exceeding 450 degrees Celsius. Water insoluble matter was subtracted from the weight of the total ash, and the difference in weight represent the water insoluble ash. The percentage of the water soluble ash was calculated with the reference of the dry drug. Now we seeing the extractive values. Extractive values of the crude drug are useful for the evaluation because these values are indicate the nature of the constituents present in the crude drug. In that, we are seeing the determination of the alcohol soluble extractive value. In that, take a 5 gram of dried coarse powder of the plant material was macerated with 100 ml of 90% ethanol in a closed flask for 24 hours. After it was filtered, out of that filter, 25 ml of the filtrate was evaporated to dryness in a tiered flat bottom shallow dish and dried at the 105 degrees Celsius and weighed. Then the percentage of ethanol soluble extractive value was calculated with reference to the airtight drug. Then the determination of the water soluble extractive value. In that, weigh accurately 5 gram of coarsely powdered drug and macerate it with 100 ml of chloroform water in a closed flask for 24 hours. After it was filtered and 25 ml of the filtrate was evaporated to dryness and tiered flat bottom shallow flask, shallow dish dried at the 105 degrees Celsius and weighed. Then the percentage of the water soluble extractive value was calculated in reference the air dried drug. Now we are seeing the extraction procedure of the plant material. Take a 10 gram of powder flower plant of Bihuna purpurea lean was subjected to successive solvent extraction with methanol. The powder flower material was subjected to oxalate extraction for about 10 hours with a 250 ml of the methanol solvent. Then the extract obtained were later kept for distillation to remove the excessive solvent. This extract were mixed and dried, and the aqueous extract was fractionated by using the different solvent, likely like ethyl acetate and hexane, and these extracts were stored in a cool and dry place. Now the next part is covered my friend Sonali.
We will discuss about the result and discussion. Pharmacognostic evaluation. In pharmacognostic study of flowers of Bauhinia purpurea leaf, macroscopic, microscopy and powder characteristics and physiochemical parameters are studied. Next. In macroscopic evaluation, parameters color, order, taste, petal size, shape. Color is pink, order characteristics, taste slightly sweet, petal size 3.85 centimeter long and 1.6 width, shape oblong lanceolate claw. Next. In microscopic study of pedicles, the diagrammatic section of pedicle is circular in outline within cuticle. It shows abundant unicellular trichomes. Trichomes lines unwanted epidermis, a 2-3 layer collenchymatous and 5-8 layer slightly loosely arranged parenchymatous cortex embedded with abundant rosette and cluster calcium oxalate crystals. Next. Powder characteristics. Powder is dark purple with a mild sweet taste. The following features are seen. Fragments of abundant unicellular to multicellular warty trichomes, debris of helical to spiral xylem vessels. Ash values. We determine above the ash values and extract values. Ash values: alcohol 11.10%, water soluble 28.82%. Next. Extractive values. Extract is methanol extract, color black, appearance semi-solid and sticky, 9.4% yield. Next. Preliminary phytochemical test, detection of alkaloids. In detection of alkaloids, Wagner's test, Mayer's test, drag and drops test, Hager's test. Wagner's test, filtered with the potassium iodide, reddish brown precipitate, alkaloids present. Mayer's test, filtered, treated with the potassium mercuric iodide, white color precipitate, alkaloids present. Drag and drops test, filtered, treated with potassium bismuth iodide, orange color precipitate, alkaloids present. Hager's test, filtered, treated with saturated solution of picric acid, Hager's reagent, yellow precipitate observed, alkaloid present. Next. Detection of glycosides. Braun-Traeger's test, Liger's test. Braun-Traeger's test, filtered, treated with sodium picrate, yellow or orange color observed, glycoside present. Liger's test, filtered, treated with the pyridine and sodium nitroglyceride, pink or red color observed, glycoside present. Next. Detection of carbohydrates. There is a Mollis test, filtered, treated with solution of naphthol in alcohol, Mollis reagent and drop of concentrated sulfuric acid. Add on test to violet ring at the junction of two sides. Carbohydrates present. Failing reagent, filtered, treated with a few ml of dilute HCl, heat water at 30 minutes, hydrolysis the solution, neutralize solution with failing A and failing B, heat again, red and orange precipitate observed, phenolic compound and tannin are present. Ferric chloride test. Test solution plus a few drops of 5% ferric chloride solution, blue black or green black color observed, phenolic compound and tannin present. Next. Detection of carbohydrates. Test potassium dichromate test, extract added potassium dichromate solution, brown precipitate, carbohydrates present. Gelatin test, extract plus 1% gelatin solution containing 10% sodium chloride, white precipitate observed, carbohydrates present. Next. Detection of flavonoids. Shinoda test, zinc hydrochloride test, test with lead acetate, Lieberman's test. Shinoda test, extract plus magnesium turning plus 1-2 drops of concentrated HCl acid, red color, flavonoids present. Zinc hydrochloride test, extract with the zinc dust, 1 to 2 drops of concentrated HCl acid, red color present, flavonoids present. Test with lead acetate, test solution with the lead solution, yellow precipitate, flavonoids present. Lieberman's test, filtered state with the acetic anhydride, which heat and cool, add hydrogen sulfate to it, blue color observed, presence of triterpenoids. Next. Next. Detection of proteins. There is a ninhydrin test and millions test. In ninhydrin test solution with the few drops of ninhydrin solution, bluish color observed. Result, presence of amino acid. Millions test solution with the few drops of millions reagent, white precipitate which turns red upon hitting. Presence of protein. Next part will explain by the Yash Rawal.
Thin-layer chromatography. Thin-layer chromatography was carried out on pre-coated silica gel 60 by using the solver system that takes the ratio 3:1:1 of N-butanol and water glacial acetic acid. Test solution was prepared by taking 2 grams of flour powder in 25 ml of methanol. Pharmacological activity, anti-helmintic activity. 5 groups of approximately equal size Indian earthworms were taken, in which consists of each group with 6 earthworms, and each group was treated with one of the following. First was vehicle, second piperazine citrate, third methanolic extract, fourth aqueous extract. Time of parental result was noted where that no movement were observed except when the worms were shaken vigorously. Time for the death was recorded after worms neither moved when shaken vigorously under the water. After experiment, following results were observed. Hence showed in the graph, 5 extracts have been taken: aqueous ethanol, methanol extract, ethyl acetate extract, hexane extract, and piperazine citrate. Various doses have been taken, that is 50 Ug per ml, 75, 125, and 250 for the dose. For all the extract of anti-emetic activity of Bownia purpureolin extract. Next. Pharmacognostic activity of extract. The extract of flower of Bownia purpureolin exhibits moderate to significant anti-emetic activity at the dose of 50 to 2 Eg per ml. All the extract were observed as anti-emetic activity. In this, piperazine citrate is employed as referral standard. It has been observed that all the tested extracts showed mild to moderate anti-emetic activity. Extract, ethyl acetate, and methanol extract of flower Bownia purpureolin is found to be most active agents among the extract. Hence, conclusion has been found that the present study indicates that the both aqueous and methanolic extract of Bownia purpureolin are having potent phytochemical. Reports indicate that the anti-helmintic activity of ethyl acetate and methanolic extract of Bownia purpureolin showed significant action towards Indian earthworm. Further research is needed to be fractionate that ethyl acetate, methanolic extract, and isolate the molecule responsible for biological activity. So, future scope of Bownia purpureolin flower is found to be effective in destruction of worms. Hence, it could be beneficial as an anti-helmintic agent. Okay, next. Reference: Kirtikar K.R. Basu BD, Indian Medical Plants. Okay, thank you.